Outstanding support from sponsors committed to the program has been one key to the success and longevity of the Environmental Stewardship Award program. Another has been the commitment of the NCBA, the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. Joining us now to talk about that is past NCBA President and General Manager of the McFaddin Ranch, Bob McCan. Bob, this ranch has enormous history here. Tell us just a little bit about it.
Sure, Kevin. My great-great-grandfather established the McFaddin Ranch in 1877, and I'm now the fifth generation family member to manage our cattle operation here. We've got purebred Brayford cattle, commercial purebreds that are three-quarter Hereford and a quarter Brahman. Very proud of the breed that we've established down here, and we also run a pretty extensive recreational hunting enterprise on the property down here, and try to balance the two, the livestock operation and our hunting enterprise. And so we've been down here a long time, and just proud to have some environmental stewardship folks down here.
It's a beautiful ranch. Thank you for hosting us. From a stewardship standpoint, tell us some of the things that you've done on this ranch that you're most proud of.
Well, I guess kind of the shining star for us down here, we put in a rotational grazing system in the early 90s here that has been very beneficial to our livestock operation as well as our wildlife systems here. We have about a 6-pasture rotation, 1 herd 6-pasture rotation, and we've got about 3 of those on the ranch here at McFaddin, and it has done lots of improvement to our range condition, and consequently our cattle operation has benefited from that.
And from an NCBA perspective, NCBA has been supporting this program for 25 years. Why does it continue to garner the support of the National Cattlemen's Beef Association?
Well, I think it's very important that our National Association showcase the environmental stewards. You know, they are kind of the poster children of benefiting the environment as far as I'm concerned around the country, and we need to make sure that the consuming public hears that message and is able to find out what all the good things that ranchers and landowners do across the country for the environment. And so I think NCBA is going to be very supportive of this going into the future, and it's a great program now, and it has been, and it's going to continue to improve.
So, I can't pick up a newspaper or magazine without reading the word sustainability. How does the environmental stewardship program fit into this whole concept of sustainability?
Well, Kevin, when you talk to most ranchers and landowners across the country, they talk about wanting to leave the land in a better condition for their children and for their family, and in order to do that, they have to have a good management practices in place to be able to improve their pastures and be able to improve their land, and also be able to run a good business and have good economic stability there and sustainability for their operations to be able to pass it on to their children. So I think it's those things are key components to be able to sustain an operation.
And how do you think this program demonstrates NCBA's ability to bring producers together to work on continual improvement in some key targeted areas?
Well, I think it's been a great program to be able to kind of showcase across the country, and at NCBA we try to utilize all the tools we have available, like Cattleman to Cattleman, and some of the different communication programs that we have to get the message out across the country in different regions about best management practices that are working for cattlemen in different parts of the country. And so I think that's worked real well. It's been a great partnership.
That's great. Well, you have a beautiful ranch here, and I'm sure it'd be fun for a lot of folks watching to come down and hunt on your ranch, or just come down and take a look at some good cattle. Thanks for being such a kind host for us today.
You're welcome, Kevin.
You may wonder, just how do you win the Environmental Stewardship Award? First, you have to be nominated. Any organization or individual can nominate a beef producer for the Environmental Stewardship Award. Nominations are usually due early in March each year. After that, a committee of experts from in and outside the cattle industry evaluates each nominee and picks a winner from each NCBA region. The selection committee often includes representatives from groups such as the Nature Conservancy, university experts, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and the NRCS. Also on the committee are cattlemen comprised of the 7 regional vice presidents of NCBA. The selection committee looks for both sound conservation practices and the ability to serve as a spokesperson for the industry. You can download a copy of the nomination packet on the Environmental Stewardship website at environmentalstewardship.org. We'll be right back.